Hello creators, and welcome to another video on how to draw manga. This time we are going to do a watercolor, and as you can see here I have already the image, and before here as you can see I draw the little mermaid in pencil, then I ink it with this gel pen, and I use it like a screen panel, and inside you have a light, and I am able to see what I am drawing. So, and I use a very funny method how to pass your final drawing, inked and all that stuff, into your watercolor paper. You have to consider this, that it's not a very good idea to start your sketch in the direct drawing paper, especially when you are drawing something that you are not very sure at. If you want me to do a video on how you can put your final sketch into the watercolor paper, please let me know. So let's start and do this watercolor, and I highly recommend to use this Scotch. As you can see, it's called Permafix 125, but I mean you can find it in any store. So because of the glue is very hard on the watercolor paper, we're going to do this. We are going to pass this in any piece of cloth that you have. Make sure that it's clean. In this case, my sweater. And you can do it on your trousers, whatever you're wearing, as long as it's clean. Okay, so here you have the little pieces of, I don't know how to say this, but okay, so let's start. I'm going to do this in speed motion and see you very soon. So here you have, we taped our mermaid, and if you are asking why do we have to do this, mummify our mermaid, the answer is very simple. First, we want to color the under space. We want to color the water. Okay, so here we have, my friends, the mermaid with the tape. I use this. You can use a normal cutter. We have to like draw the mermaid again using this. So I have done most of the job Yeah, I know it seems like a lot of work, but when you will find your way easier once you continue to paint, in this case, the area around the mermaid. So let's start. I will do it in speed motion. Start taking away the tape that you need. This is some of the watercolor people from the part where we practice this out. Okay, and let's continue. So I'll finish the fish. Okay, so we just have finished um, of taking away the tape that we don't need. Here we have some problems. The tape apparently is a little bit rough than I think it was. So we're gonna help it. We're gonna fix trying to cut the paper that was taken apart, and maybe we will try to do a watercolor effect to minimize the problem. Okay, so here we have another problem. Thanks to God I wasn't I didn't destroy the illustration. So very gently remove the paper that okay. So and as you can see here, you can always make reference to the original drawing even if you don't remember where to cut. For example, I had to check this part of the hair. I didn't get it right here, but it's okay. And I wanted to show you how I put the original drawing into the watercolor paper. This is the watercolor paper that I was talking before. This is the original illustration, inked obviously. And what I did was this, and I used this box where I keep my watercolors, my brushes, all the material that I use to paint in watercolors. And as you can see here, I use the light of my cell phone, so it's very convenient because in that way, as you can see, you can start passing your original drawing into the watercolor paper. The reason that I do this is because I don't recommend to start sketching or start drawing directly into the watercolor paper, because sometimes you have to use eraser, you have to make corrections, you have to rearrange some of the parts of the drawing, and whenever you are erasing, the watercolor paper gets stained so we want to call it that way. So it's cleaner, easier, and gives more value to your final work if you do this. You start doing your sketch, then ink it, and then pass it over the watercolor painting using this technique. You don't have to use this, maybe you can use very big window that you have in your house, but sometimes it's tiring trying to passing the drawing when you are using a window. So I think for me it works, it's easier, and it gives me a lot of benefits, this transparent box. So let's continue, guys.